So hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am the brutal investor here, and welcome to my channel. If you are interested in watching videos about me discussing about high quality investments and how to become a brutal investor yourself, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin, what can I say about Bitcoin? Bitcoin is peer to peer digital cryptocurrency. It was created as a means to act against the current monetary system. It was created by an anonymous person called Satoshi Nakamoto, and it was created on 2009. So these are all the basic outlines of Bitcoin. Again, I personally love Bitcoin. I hold a decent chunk of Bitcoins, and I believe that if you were to call yourself as a brutal investor, if you don't have Bitcoin, then there's no point in calling yourself as a brutal investor. So, again, for anyone who's new to the cryptocurrency space, it is an amazing, revolutionary field. I would suggest you do your own research and come to the conclusion that many people have come to. And at the same time, when you start investing in this, there's guaranteed profits. Okay, there's guaranteed profits. Bitcoin has made numerous people wealthy, and it's going to continue to make numerous people wealthy. And this technology is going to change the world. This currency in particular is has the potential to even overthrow the US dollar and to become the world's reserve currency, right? Again, if you want to know more about what Bitcoin is and how it works and all that, I suggest you to watch like other videos, or you do your own research and read the Bitcoin white paper yourself. It is a pretty interesting read, but here we're going to talk about how Bitcoin qualifies as a good investment. So again, Bitcoin is the main three important things that Bitcoin has to offer as an investment tool is basically it's a very scarce resource. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoins ever mined or generated in this world. You can even mine gold in other planets, but you can't mine more Bitcoin after 21 million, right? And I believe that we have already mined about 18 point something something million. Again, it's a very again 18.5 million bitcoins are in the circulating supply. Its total supply will be its max supply is 21 million, but the total supply is 18.594 million, the same as the circulating supply. There are about 4 million bitcoins which are lost forever, which is only going to add to the fact that Bitcoin is going to be even more valuable, right? And also, think about this, like every person who's gotten into Bitcoin in the earlier stages, right? Although they have made a ton of money, not all of them were able to recover their Bitcoin on time, or not all of them recovered 100% of their Bitcoins every time, because there were people who forgot their seed phrase, or the mnemonic phrase, or the pass phrase, if you will, and they have lost Bitcoins like crazy. And there are people who have stored Bitcoin in a USB stick and forgot about it, and someone threw it away and it's gone forever or something like that, right? I'm pretty sure those kind of stories are pretty common. But again, let's look at this chart. So when we talk about Bitcoin, look at this chart, right? It is magnificent. Like look at this. If you have gotten into Bitcoin at any time, right, before this vertical spike, or even any time before, um, like before December 31st, um, you would you would be sitting in the green zone. It's amazing. Like look at this beautiful chart. Like again, let's think about this for a second, right? If you had invested in Bitcoin, um, like anywhere, right, you would be sitting at a profit. Which investment, name me one investment, right, which has given its investors this much returns in such a short span of time. Remember, Bitcoin has only existed for 12 years now, right? And for the most part, you can see that Bitcoin was completely unheard of, and people did not know Bitcoins. It was a cypherpunk's tool, or a cypherpunk's currency, which is only accessible by a very few group of people, right? But since maybe like 2017, or maybe even yeah, let's say 2017. Since 2017, which is basically like 4 years, right? Bitcoin has seen this incredible leap, right? It's amazing. It's fascinating, right? How such a brand new technology with incredible growth potential can can outperform some of the best. It has even outperformed gold, which has existed since mankind ever invented gold, right? So that's crazy. Okay, to think about it, I'm a huge fan of Bitcoin. I believe that if you are to consider yourself as a brutal investor, you need to hold a few, at least half a Bitcoin, or even like 1/4 of a Bitcoin, right? Because it's crazy to miss out on this. And to be honest, I personally feel like we are still in the early stages. Satoshi himself mentioned that um, like early adopters would be generously rewarded, right? I believe that as early adopters, we will be rewarded. If you don't own Bitcoin now, I suggest you to pause this video, go to an exchange like Coinbase or Binance and buy Bitcoins. And again, if you do plan to buy Bitcoin after watching this video, or at some point in the future, and you want to support my channel, I would appreciate if you could use the referral links in the description. That would definitely help my channel out. I would definitely try to provide you better links from better exchanges when I get them. But Binance and Coinbase are my two favorite places, right? So again, if you see the current price, it's 40,000. Clearly, it has gone up by 2.74% in the last 24 hours. It has very high trading volume. It's a very good. You know, people trade it pretty often, right? There's no way that you're gonna lose out on the liquidity because of the liquidity issue, right? There's no liquidity issue. Its market dominance is 71%, so it's the king of cryptocurrencies for a reason, right? Um, and again, like, it's on its way to become a $1 trillion market cap by itself. It's crazy to believe that last year, like at the beginning of December, right? It was probably just crossing 25K or something like that, and now it's doubled, almost doubled its value. So again, if you're a brutal investor, or if you want to make money, I assume that's why you're watching this video, I suggest you to put some money in Bitcoin, right? Again, this is not investment advice, it's just a suggestion. I would suggest you to do your own research. You can use CoinMarketCap. Again, it's an amazing platform to do research on cryptocurrencies. And also, read the Bitcoin white paper, right? There are lots of opportunities to learn about Bitcoin. There are lots of people who make Bitcoin videos on how Bitcoin works, what are the mechanisms by which it works, and they explain more in detail about the halving event, which adds value to Bitcoin, right? So I would suggest you to do your research and allocate at least $1,000. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it's which country it is. $1,000 of your $1,000 worth of investment if possible. Otherwise, if you're from a country where your dollar to your native currency's value is pretty high, I suggest to invest at least 1,000 of your own native currencies, right? Whatever it is. Because uh, well, you may ask me, well, look at this chart and tell me if buying now would be the right time, because this is going parabolic and you want me to buy now. What if it drops down in value the very next day, right? It's a good point. But like, as all great investors used to say, the best time to buy something is now, and the worst time to buy is to just wait till it goes down, because Bitcoin seems to be going towards the $100,000 mark, right? And I personally believe that it's going to cross 100,000 mid of this year, and by the end of this year it's probably going to be 200 to $300,000. But again, uh, only time will tell, right? Don't panic, don't worry, don't wait for an opportunity. It is a scarce resource, right? You need to understand that the more you wait on it, the more you're giving other investors the opportunity to buy it before you, right? And again, quoting what Satoshi himself said, early adopters are rewarded generously. And just think about it, right? If you exclude this straight line phase where Bitcoin was showing no activity, this is where the graph actually starts, right? So you are only seeing price action in this narrow span of 4 years, and Bitcoin has existed for 12 years, and you're only seeing profit or any form of action, price action, for the last 4 years. So there is still a long way to go, and there are uh, very experienced and very educated people who think that Bitcoin would overtake gold, and it would probably be the world reserve currency. So just have that thought for a second in your mind and tell me if buying Bitcoin now is a bad idea, right? If you ask me, I would say no. If I had a decent amount of money at this point, I would throw it in Bitcoin regardless, because again, yes, there is a chance that the price may fall down, but you need to understand that by being a long term investor, you should wait at least for 5 years to see your returns double or triple, or even quadruple. It's a possibility. Bitcoin is still in its volatile phase, but after 5 years you would be very happy. You would thank your older self for investing in Bitcoin, right? So again, look at the scarcity value. I'm just going to have this page open. I have this screen open for you to show the max supply and the circulating supply, right? You have to understand that people are buying Bitcoin. Like the moment you buy Bitcoin, you are putting yourself ahead of people who are still thinking of pressing the buy button, right? Don't wait. Again, if you feel that if you feel like this is a risky investment, there is a risk involved in this, but you need to understand that it's worth the reward, right? Okay, so if you see the market section, as I said, if you like my video and you are convinced that you have to buy Bitcoin to improve your to increase your portfolio's value and worth, where can you buy Bitcoin? As I said, Binance and Coinbase are the two best places to buy Bitcoin. You can pretty much buy Bitcoin from any exchanges. Any exchange, there's so many exchanges which have high liquidity. The liquidity problem for Bitcoin does not exist, because Bitcoin is available in all exchanges. But remember that uh, each and every exchange has its own fees policy. I prefer buying it directly from Binance, but if you're from the US, I suggest Coinbase or Kraken. Kraken is another amazing exchange where you can buy Bitcoins. So yeah, again, this is basically this is basically the main points about Bitcoin. Like, it's a great investment. It has historically been the best performing asset, and I'm pretty sure that it will continue to perform way better than any other investment in this world. And it has strong fundamentals, right? And if you see the news section, you can see people predicting that Bitcoin is going to hit $220,000 by the end of 2021. Some people want like are really confident of Bitcoin hitting even $1 million by the end of next year, right? So don't worry about the like trying to get in at a lower price. Don't try to buy. Don't try to time the market, right? Basically, when you try to time the market, you are going to be the loser. Dollar cost averaging is a very good strategy. You can try that one. But again, if you are a brutal investor and you want to buy Bitcoin, you should not wait. You should buy it right now. Okay. Again, this is a funny article which I was looking at before. Veteran investor Bill Miller calls Bitcoin a rat poison, but for cash. Again, the rat poison phrase has been used by a few big institutions. I believe that Berkshire Hathaway, they uh, like basically it's hated by all it used to be hated by all institutions. They called it all sorts of names, but now I believe that Berkshire Hathaway was overtaken by Bitcoin recently, and Bitcoin also overtook Tesla yesterday or the day before. So it's crazy. It's definitely going to go higher and higher from here. So I think this is the end of the page for Coin Market Cap. Um, the one thing that I want to stress out is there a passive way to earn Bitcoin? Is there a long-term passive opportunity to get more Bitcoin if you already have Bitcoin, or if you have any other means of getting Bitcoin? The answer is yes. Um, there is a platform called BlockFi. So BlockFi is a way you could earn interest from your Bitcoins or any other cryptocurrency. Again, uh, they have a few cryptocurrencies that they offer very high interest rates. You can see they offer you about 8.6% APY, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. Like, tell me which bank would provide you such high interest rates for doing anything, right? You could earn up to 8.6% APY. Again, you can see BlockFi is a very strong platform, and myself included, I have put my Bitcoin, a small portion of my Bitcoin, not all of it, to earn interest. You can also take loans. You can start borrowing on your cryptocurrency. If you don't want to sell your cryptocurrency, which I would never recommend you selling Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is definitely going to go to the moon. You can also get their very stylish crypto debit card. It's not currently available in my country, but I'm pretty sure that it will be available soon. And once it is, I would get it. So BlockFi offers interest options to Bitcoin, which is 6%, GUSD, Gemini USD, which is a stable coin, 8.6% for stable coins. Ethereum will offer you 5.25% APY, and USDC is 8.6%. I also believe that Tether USD Tether, which is another stable coin, if you deposit USD Tether, you can earn up to 9.3% interest per annum, which is unbelievable, right? And BlockFi offers this option where you can, if you hold USD Tether, you can still choose to earn your interest in Bitcoin, and all the interests are deposited to you on a monthly basis, and it compounds monthly. It's a very cool place to earn passive income, right? And again, as I mentioned before, Bitcoin is something which will continue to outperform markets, and it will continue to outpace any other currency in the world. It will probably be the currency that everyone uses, which will unite all the countries in the world, and we'll have one system of currency, which Bitcoin is probably going to be the cryptocurrency which everyone is going to use, right? Again, if you want other options of earning passive income, if you know decentralized finance, which is basically DeFi, there are ways where you can earn Bitcoin through those means. You can earn interest by locking your Bitcoin in something called a smart contract, but that's something which is much more feasible for large volume investors and people with a little bit of knowledge or who's interested in learning more about this decentralized financing thing, which is something which is even more cooler, and I'll cover that in my subsequent videos. So again, the main key points of this video, if you feel like I was just rambling most of my videos, I would like you to take these 5 points from my video. Okay, Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency, which is an amazing investment opportunity for any investor. You could be a millennial and you could invest it in Bitcoin. You could be a Gen Z, you could be a boomer. It's irrelevant. You can invest in Bitcoin at any stage of your life, right? The second point that you need to understand is Bitcoin has this very unique property of being one of the most scarcest resource in the world, including in fact it's scarcer in the universe, right? It's the most scarce resource in the universe, which is very interesting because when demand increases, which you are literally visualizing currently, like you can literally see from this line, the demand is super high for Bitcoin right now, right? And there's only limited supply, which again, as I showed you here, you are basically only you are able to only have 21 million Bitcoin ever in this entire universe, right? And 18.5 million is already circulating, right? I need to understand that people who are already holding Bitcoin and people who are hardcore fans of Bitcoin already, they are locking away their Bitcoin in cold storage, in crypto wallets. They're either locking it by using it to earn interest on DeFi, or they're storing it in BlockFi and earning interest from that, right? So you are losing your chance of buying Bitcoin if you miss this chance right now. So that's why I suggest, if you want to buy Bitcoin, this is the right time to buy. Dollar cost average, or the best case scenario is if you feel like, no, I don't want to buy Bitcoin, it's too high for me, I want to wait till it goes down. Again, there is a chance that it will go down. There's no way it's going to keep going higher, right? It will come down, just like how it happened in 2017. If you want to wait, I suggest you buy USD Tether, put it in BlockFi, make choose the flex option where you can choose to earn interest in Bitcoin, and that's it. Just wait. You will be earning interest on your Tether from the day when you deposit your USD Tether, right? But you will be passively buying Bitcoin because your interest will be generated in Bitcoin. So you'll still get exposure to Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes up, your interest value goes, the amount of interest you get from your USD Tether will go up, right? And when Bitcoin dips, you can use the convert option in BlockFi to convert your Tether to Bitcoins, right? You can even do the same for Ethereum or any other, like Litecoin, and I think they also have Paxos Gold, which is a tokenized version of gold, right? If you want to hold gold, you can hold Paxos Gold. So you can easily convert your USD Tether to Bitcoin and buy it when Bitcoin dips, right? I think that's probably the best strategy. But if you don't really understand that, or if you feel like I'm not going to trust BlockFi to hold my Bitcoin, I just want to store it in cold storage or something like that, and you don't have the time to do more research on these kind of other platforms, this is the best time to buy Bitcoin. Any time is the best time to buy Bitcoin. And buy it, hold it, put it in the wallet, forget about it for 5 to 10 years, and then open your investment to see you probably becoming the next millionaire in this world. We don't know, right? So basically that's it, guys. So I've covered all the aspects of Bitcoin. I think I missed points 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, so the points 3, 4, and 5 are basically Bitcoin is destined to be the next reserve currency for this world. So if you hold Bitcoin, you're betting on the future of the world monetary system, right? It's not the monetary system for a country; it's for the entire world, right? So do that. And uh, the fourth reason why you should hold Bitcoin is um, so it's a very secure it is a very secure network. You're not going to lose your money, right? Nobody, if you worry about people hacking your bank account, which is a possibility, if you worry about people hacking your an exchange or whatever, right, it's a possibility. But Bitcoin, as a network itself, it's a very secure network. It has been secure thanks to its decentralized nature. So you won't have any option of losing your money, right? And the fifth reason why you should buy Bitcoin is, again, you are a brutal investor, right? If you want to be a brutal investor, if you want to be if you have rigorous goals and a timeline to meet your goals, Bitcoin is going to make sure that you meet your timeline, and also it's going to make sure that it's going to give you more than what you expect, right? This is the best investment, guys. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is the right time to buy Bitcoin. Okay. Again, remember, you are not a regular investor, you are a brutal investor, so stay brutal. If you like my channel, please, if you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you're planning to buy Bitcoins, again, the links to my Binance and Coinbase referral links are in the description below. If you want to earn passively through BlockFi, again, my referral link is in the description. You are not going to lose any of your money. It's just that I would get a small referral income from you. You can even choose to not invest. You can even choose to not use my referral link, which is still fine. But if you plan to support my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.